Good evening. Welcome to Fox 31 Sports. It's the final day of the Camp of Champions. And like any time there's a competition, tensions can build between teams. But the coaches stress to their players this camp is less about winning and more about learning for the future. Darton College hosted the girls' high school basketball camp, and they were maxed out in terms of teams. 25 teams graced the campus of the Cavaliers. Most of the teams were from Georgia, but some came from Alabama and Florida. But the Cavaliers basketball coach Lee Henry says she is looking for a better benefit, and it's recruiting.
It's outstanding because we're sitting right here in our own gym and picking out players and taking them on tours. You know, it's one of those things when you have them on your campus, you can show them around and you can get a lot accomplished in a couple of days.
Now let's take a look at some local teams that attended the camp. We start with Lee County. The Lady Trojans were rebuilding last year, but the team consisted primarily of 9th graders and 10th graders. But that was last year. This year, that's a positive. And a great coach like Tondra Davis eyes room for improvement.
We have grown in some parts. A lot of the girls are working on their individual skills, so I'm happy about that, and that's defensively and offensively. So we've seen some growth, and we still see some inconsistencies and habits that we have to break.
The Territory County Lady Eagles also accepted the invitation. Last year, the Eagles made it to the second round of the GISA state playoffs. They lost to the eventual state runner-ups. And Coach Keith Jones is locked in on trying to duplicate last season's success and then some. So Coach Jones and the Lady Eagles showed up to Darton with a purpose.
We are always looking to figure out what our skill level is and where our weaknesses are. If we can figure out our weaknesses, that'll give us the rest of the summer and, of course, early part of next year to work on those kind of things. So that's what team camps are for.
Westover on the grounds of Darton. The Lady Patriots varsity team was not in attendance. I guess they had a prior commitment. But the junior varsity team did grace us with their presence. They strive for a better performance as well. But there was one skill that stood out to assistant coach Vance Moore.
Ball handling is the most important thing when it comes to a team. You got to know how to handle the ball. And just like they say, don't let the ball handle you, but you handle the ball. That's the best technique that they should learn.
And finally, the Lady Tornadoes made a cameo as well. The Tornadoes advanced all the way to the Elite Eight behind all-star performer Kiki Price, who is now doing us all a service, doing us all an honor by honoring her country. And while Coach Jennifer Ackery is not stuck in the past, she doesn't want to forget because it also helps her lead into the future.
It's just important that, we need to get out and just play. A lot of improve. We work on our fundamentals and practice every day, and then we go out and play against other teams.